Welcome back to another electro-technology video, and in this video we're going to look at getting organized. Let's have a look. Earlier today I decided to organize all of my tools and equipment. We've been running this course since 2010, and the time this video goes up online is 2020. So that's 10 years we've been running the course, and I've had the same locker over here. It has moved around our workshop somewhat over the years, but essentially I've had the same locker for all that time, and I really haven't ever cleaned it out. When that happens, a lot of the times you'll find it's really hard for you to find the tools you're looking for or equipment, and that can cost you time and money. You'll find you'll end up going out and buying stuff to use on a job, only to realize that later on you actually had that stuff tucked away in a cupboard or in the back of your van or somewhere else. So I thought I'd take the time of sorting myself out. Let's have a look how well I did. So that is how I spent some of my day, clearing out all of my tools and getting myself sorted and organized. Now I can use what I've got. I found a whole bunch of stuff that I haven't used for many, many years. I found stuff that I don't need, it's old, it's useless, so I could throw that stuff away and clear everything out, and I'm ready to go. Much, much more organized. Many years ago, when I was working full-time as an electrician, I had a couple of tradesmen I was working with who convinced me to buy one of these. You can buy these from any $2 shop or hardware store, and this was the best investment I have ever made as a tradesman. I can put all my tools on here and I can see them instantly. I put this in the back of my van, hanging up. As opposed to carrying around multiple tool bags, I could easily grab the tools I needed for the job, go and do the job, come back to my van, and then as I'm putting my tools back, I could see straight away whether or not I was missing any tools, and then I could go back and find them. So that way I didn't lose anything. I took the time today to put one of those up over there. It's all set up with all of my tools that I would use for working here in this workshop, and I can see it all. And it's organized. And if it's organized, that means I can always get the tools when I need them. I recommend that you too also pick up something like this. and hook this up, whether it be in your workshop or whether it be in the back of your van if you're working from a van, is going to make your life much, much easier in the long run. So let's have a look at how I've got my stuff actually set up. Here is my tool rack. You can see I have it set up all nice and neatly. I have my screwdrivers front and center. That way if I go and do a job and I take out a screwdriver, when I come back it's really obvious which tool I've left behind. And considering screwdrivers are pretty important to electricians, you know, we're going to use them all the time, so it's important that we can see that we've got them there. My pliers are sitting at the back really only because of the design of the tool rack itself. Ideally, I'd like to have them at the front, but that's just the way this particular rack is designed. Doesn't matter, I can still see it. I've got my spanners, squares, cutting implements along the back, files, all the different tools I would use every day as an electrician. Obviously, I could put some more tools up there, but at the moment, for what I use here at the workshop, that's all I basically need. If I had this in the back of a van and I had a security grill, this would be sitting on the security grill, then I'd have a few other hooks for my tape measures and saws and hammers and other stuff that would hang up above it. And obviously in a van, I would have my buckets, which are just out of the frame here, with other equipment, tools, consumables that I would use on the job. So being organized is really important. It makes my life much easier if I can see what I have and what I don't have. This is what you need to be. You need to be organized. Look after your equipment. If you don't, if you leave your tools lying around, if you leave anything lying around, it's likely to go missing. You are not going to be able to run an efficient business as an electrician or even be a good tradesman if you are constantly looking for equipment and tools. So hopefully this video has shown you what it's like to get yourself organized, and I hope that you do. With that being said, I will see you in the next video.